Last time on the Alpha Male Universe.
You're not going to remember every single thing that I said right now. Yeah. But you will remember what you felt. If that touched your soul, if that made you think, if that made you feel like you want to improve. Everything that has happened to me in life happened for the best.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
They gave me exactly the charge that is a girl that is under the age of 18 went down on me. Now, it's not really a crime if you think about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those videos. So welcome back to the Alpha Male Universe. Now before we get started, Bubba Army, be sure to report for duty and smash that like button because this Princess Azoulay video, it's gonna get wild. Now, long story short, the princess has arrived at a second high school. So that's gonna be really bad. And we're gonna talk all about it. He gave a speech or whatever. I just can't believe he's done it again. I mean, this guy has a S crime conviction and he's showing up to speak to people under 18. Generally, what the fuck is going on? So without further ado, let's get this show on the fucking road.
Less than 3 years ago, I got on the internet. I got on here for one reason only, and it's to speak to the youth. I speak to you guys because you guys are the future. I'm, already 35 years old. You guys are the real future. If you guys gonna make a joke out of everything, then the future is gonna look like a joke.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like, these guys right off the bat aren't believing a damn thing he's saying. I'm sorry to be laughing like this, like immediately in the video, but what a way to start off your speech. Like, imagine walking in there like an alfalfa male. Like, you all saw how he was walking with his shoulders puffed out. And then these broccoli head people are just laughing at your ass, like right out of the gate. That is embarrassing, bro. You know what? Azoulay's never gonna stop. I've come to this realization many months ago, and I'm like, okay, he's not gonna stop. But I guess the thing that really will get to him is just making fun of him nonstop because he wants everyone to treat him like some James Bond character, but we're just laughing at his lame ass.
Everything, then the future is gonna look like a joke. I love creating memes. I love doing what I do. I love to inspire. I love teaching others. But truly, the reason I got on here is to make you guys stronger, better, smarter, inspire you guys to be healthier, be in beautiful relationships, find your wife, find your husband, have a family, have kids. We're kind of in a world where people are not sure about many things. The world has been changing a lot. And I've realized that the world needs somebody strong, somebody that could come in, speak your language, speak my language. I'm not talking about just Hebrew and English. I'm talking about the young generation's language and my language as an adult, connected together and get you guys to be inspired. So I want to take a few questions. The last school, I wasn't able to take any questions. I spoke and it was just a mess. Everybody was going wild. It's nice that everybody here a little bit calm.
Just look at these people's face. While a lot different from the first high school speech that Azoulay gave, you can tell these people are disinterested and they're probably wondering what is going on. Like, just look at that guy's face. Now, moving on to this, I personally find it inappropriate, and I would like to hear your thoughts on this. I find it very inappropriate that an alfalfa male like Azoulay is coming to a high school and trying to teach these young people how to find a wife and a husband, right? Like, considering his criminal history, like, why is this guy in a position to be teaching these people stuff like that? Why is he even in this room with these people? Like, what high school did this? Like, genuinely, it's probably some high school in LA or whatever, maybe like Beverly Hills or something like that. But like, why did this happen a second time after how bad the first one went? So let's check out these questions.
I want to take a few questions that way I can answer everybody and you guys can get inspired by my answers and whatever I can give you today. Each man should be a king, each woman could be a queen. You have to raise your own internally. I'm not above you. I'm not better than you. I just have a lot of experience. I've been through a lot in my life. from every different direction. I've opened many different businesses before. I've made a lot of money. I've built a great physique. I built a great following. People know me today all around the world. If I did that, you could do that as well. I had very hard circumstances. The way I grew up, you guys are in Beverly Hills. You guys should all be millionaires. All of you guys should be millionaires. Women, men, you guys should all be super rich. You have everything it takes. You have the inspiration, you have the people around you. Each one of you guys are in a great place. None of you guys should fail. Each one of you guys should be the best of the best. You guys should all find a great woman, a great man. It is just, you guys are born into it. I wasn't. I had a very hard childhood.
I think this is a good opportunity to talk about how Azoulay once again grifting, claiming that he's like Rocky Balboa coming from the bottom to the top, when that's just not the case. And then watch how like the teacher or whoever this is, I don't know what this guy's like actual official role is at this school. He's like trying to hush everyone. I bet the broccoli heads like in the corner over there that we can't see on the camera are trolling or going crazy. But the whole crowd almost laughed when he called himself a king or whatever. Yeah, like the room almost like popped off with that bullshit. I can just sense that the energy is building, not in a way of like, wow, like they're so hyped, but like the troll energy. I'm pretty sure maybe in the next couple of minutes, we're gonna watch something weird happen.
So you guys should have it the best. You should know you're at the best place possible. And I want to see you guys after talking about it. First question.
Right here. Who was your inspiration? Who's your biggest inspiration in your life?
Who's my biggest inspiration? You guys heard that? I have a son. My son is 8 years old. I have not seen him in 4 years. The reason I got on the internet was because when my ex took my son away from me.
Not the guy in the background like immediately laughing when he talks about how his son was taken away. I'm sure he's gonna tell some bullshit story as to why that happened, but considering everything we know about the princess, if you're new to this, go and check out some of my other videos. You're more than welcome to learn about this wacky character. I wouldn't be surprised if he lost his kid because of some crazy shit that was revealed in court, but I knew the broccoli heads were in the corner that the camera didn't want to show them. Like whoever that is in the corner is for sure in on all of this like AMU madness, Ali memes, that you're a nice guy, but oh my gosh. Let's hear about how he lost his son, guys. Let's hear this totally legitimate story.
When my ex took my son away from me and didn't want me in his life, I decided I'm either going to chase, which I did for a very long time through courts, or I'm going to attract. By attracting, how do I do that? Become King Azoulay. I did that to inspire you guys because today he's 8 years old. And if you guys are the future, when he's going to get a little bit older, he's going to look up to you. I wanted to make you guys the best that you can be. So when he gets a little bit older, he's going to look up to you, to you, to you. He's going to see you guys on the internet and say, I want to be like that guy. What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah. I want to be like Elijah.
Call me a hater. Call me whatever you want, but that's the dumbest fucking thing I have ever heard. So let me get this straight. Azoulay decided that what he was going to do was become a meme on the internet, become a member of the AMU, hype up his own conviction crime, and just be an absolute clown on the internet. That was the mastermind plan of Azoulay, and then basically try to have a bunch of other minions that are similar to him. And then one day when his son can see his father, he's like, yeah, the king. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, oh my gosh, I love bringing the entertainment. I love just connecting, with people here in the community, in the Bubba army. But the level of brain rot I'm sometimes subjected to, I have to ask myself, is this even healthy sometimes? Like, jeez, bro. So let's move on with this shit.
Elijah, I want to be like Elijah. I can tell you that everything that I've done is inspired by God. Yeah, I love you. If it wasn't for Hashem, I would not be. Amen. There were situations in my life that I didn't understand why I'm even going through them. I would look up and say, Hashem, why me? God, why me? Why am I going through this? Why am I having a hard time? Why do I have a difficult dad? Why am I in a difficult neighborhood? Why is my dad upset because we don't have food on the table today? I asked myself, and then I realized, every place you are in, God puts you there for a reason. And the reason is He's strengthening you. When I go to the gym and I lift weights, it hurts, it's painful. I have two choices. Either I don't go back because it's painful, or I know what the results are gonna bring, and I go back because I know I'm gonna get bigger, stronger, better. Same thing when I'm going through hard times. They're not hard times, they're not difficult times, they're character building times. That's all I want to tell you. Growing up,
I love how little bro has to cop out with the whole God shit and be like, oh, I'm here. Why am I here? Why are you doing this to me, God? But it's literally all of his own actions. You know, whenever someone says that, like usually I'm like, bro, like what is your role in the outcome of your life? I get it. Like sometimes your environment or you're just genuinely unlucky. But in the case of Azoulay, I mean, he's the one who committed the crime. He's the one that eased into the, like all of this. Like he said, like on several posts saying, oh, she's only 15, ha ha ha, it's hilarious, that's hilarious, what, ha ha ha, right? I said that shit way too many times, right? But I'm trying to emphasize a point that he is in his own predicament because of his own choices. And then just to pass this on over to God that's the dumbest shit ever. I can't take the brain rot anymore. The broccoli head people, they really want to ask him a question, so we're probably gonna check that out in a part 2. Yeah, I gotta check out another AMU character that I am working on. I'm gonna drop that this weekend if I have the free time, so I need to start working on that. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button so this episode may spread. Consider swinging on by the Discord, and if you're new to all this AMU madness, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, later.